Okay, Super Duty, one-piece slider, stationary portion of the slider. Customer covered everything in tape before we got to it, so kept it all intact. So we're gonna remove the window with the game changer so as to help control the mess and get it out without scratching the aluminum. But with broken tempered, it's necessary to use wire because any little shard behind that window gets snagged on fiber line and it's going to snap right through it. So anyway, I've already started by feeding the supply first. We're using Squire here, and you can see we fed it first, pulled it through enough to go all the way around the window, and we went from the passenger side across the bottom, up the driver's side, across the top and back down, and we're pulling the supply back in. And this is the end we'll be pulling from with the game changer. The other end will be tied off on the interior, because when you cut, you want to cut from the bottom up on the passenger side, across the top, and then down on the driver's side, and then back to finish here in this corner. Okay, you might say, Dan, what are you supposed to attach the other end of the line to? Because it can't stick up to the glass. Well, you just find any fixed point inside the vehicle. In this case, we're going to use this little harness bracket here. With a 10mm, we'll just loosen that up. Slip the wire behind it to where it'll pull down by the stud. Oh, once you get everything run, you just take the wire, the Squire here, I'm using from equalizer. Just feed it through that hole there. Bring the line back to that notch on the pulley, and then it's loaded. Then you bring the line to the secondary pulley, just like you would a fiber line, and slip it into that groove, and then keep a little bit of tension on it, and it should keep it engaged with the pulley. Bring the tool in. We're going to be cutting up this side first, so we got to bring it out one. So we're going to bring it over here, engage the bead. And you want to be careful to keep it straight because you don't want to put any pressure on that tempered and have it blow out. So you start pulling. It's cutting right through.
Like butter.
Yeah. The important thing here is we're keeping it together and we're working safely, so we're not having to deal with stripping broken tempered the old-fashioned way. So we got to get this high enough where we can get above that run channel. So we got a headliner to contend with, so we want to be careful of that. I'm just going to hook on this for now. Let that pull through slowly. So I get up high enough to where I can get around it. Okay. Okay, we're above it now, so I'm going to take pressure off of that. I'm going to run all the way across the top with it. So bring it as far as I can. To the other side. I want to keep it above that run channel. What we'll do is just hook that right on the end of that run channel, because the run channel is kind of supporting the tool right now, and you'll see the line is just going to pull right behind the headliner all the way. And just so you know, I already cut the pins with a pipe knife. I pulled the headliner back and cut them just so that the steel would go past them with ease, so that it wouldn't bind. Just bring it all the way. And just follow the line and watch it so it doesn't. Getting near the end, so what I'm going to do now is bring it down. I don't want to put any pressure on the window because obviously it could cave in and fall apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down and just find something to hook it to. In this case, I'm going to grab the seat belt striker, or the seat back striker rather, and then put it to forward. We'll watch the headliner as we go. We don't want to tear it up. Okay, we get clear of that area. Okay, see what like you got that edge in the metal there. Just make sure you get the wire around that so it doesn't get snagged on it and break. Bring it as far as you can to the bottom, like so. Okay, and then you're going to change direction. So we're going to back off the wheel here. Underneath the run channel there. There we go. You see it, Scotty?
Yeah, I got it. I see it.
There we go. Okay, I'm going slow because I'm pulling from the anchor side now. We're just making the final cut. There we go. And it's out. By keeping it together and cutting it out one piece, you save yourself all that vacuum time. Not to mention, it's safer. You're not slipping and cutting yourself up on tempered glass. So, you can see, do it correctly, you can get it all out in one piece. Okay, you can see it, took it out in one piece. I kept the mess under control. Now I'm gonna lay it down here on my drop cloth and wrap it up and take it to the dumpster. And you can see how clean that opening is. We didn't cause any damage to the paint. Nice clean cut, and it also leaves us something behind that we can trim, as opposed to when you cut with a pipe knife, you can't help but cut deep. So, if you want to learn more, go to Rolodeck.net, or you can visit your PGW or Migrant Warehouse and they can help you as well. That's Game Changer by Rolodeck.